U.S. scientists have been granted $28 million to design computer systems that can interpret patterns as quickly as the human brain. As intelligence agencies become increasingly flooded with data that must be analyzed quickly, humans struggle to keep pace, and computers are limited in their learning abilities. Now, the team at Harvard is working to solve this problem by identifying the brain processes that make humans so good at recognizing patterns. Their ultimate goals is to develop biologically inspired computer systems for smarter AI. Humans are naturally good at spotting patterns, needing to see an object just a few times to recognize it, versus the many thousands of showings it takes to train a computer. Intelligent computers inspired by the human brain could be used to detect network invasions, read MRI images, and even drive cars. To understand how humans and other mammals can do this, the researchers are recording activity in the brain's visual cortex and mapping the connections using revolutionary technology, according to Harvard's John A. Paulson School of Engineering and Applied Sciences, SEAS. Then, they will reverse engineer the data, and apply it to the development of highly intelligent computer algorithms. The Intelligence Advanced Research Project's activity, IRPA, awarded the grant for this research to SEAS, Center for Brain Science, CBS, and the Department of Molecular and Cellular Biology. This is a moonshot challenge, akin to the Human Genome Project in scope, project leader David Cox, assistant professor of molecular and cellular biology and computer science told SEAS News. The scientific value of recording the activity of so many neurons and mapping their connections alone is enormous, but that is only the first half of the project. As we figure out the fundamental principles governing how the brain learns, it's not hard to imagine that we'll eventually be able to design computer systems that can match, or even outperform, humans. In the first stages of the study, rats will be trained to recognize objects on a computer screen, while Cox's team records the activity of visual neurons with advanced laser microscopes built at Rockefeller University. After recording the activity, the researchers will extract a portion of the rat's brain, a 1 cubic millimeter chunk, which will then be sliced into ultra-thin slivers at the lab of Jeff Lichtman, the Jeremy R. Knowles Professor of Molecular and Cellular Biology. Then, using the world's first multi-beam scanning electron microscope at the Center for Brain Science, researchers will take images of the brain specimens. This is an amazing opportunity to see all the intricate details of a full piece of cerebral cortex, says Lichtman. We are very excited to get started but have no illusions that this will be easy. More than a petabyte of data, roughly 1.6 million CDs worth, will be sent to Hans-Peter Pfister, the Nwang Professor of Computer Science, who will use algorithms to reconstruct cell boundaries, synapses, and connections. This will allow the team to create three-dimensional images of the data. This project is not only pushing the boundaries of brain science, it is also pushing the boundaries of what is possible in computer science, said Pfister. We will reconstruct neural circuits at an unprecedented scale from petabytes of structural and functional data. This requires us to make new advances in data management, high-performance computer vision, and network analysis. The team will use the images to then determine how the brain uses visual cortex neuron connections to recognize and interpret patterns. By applying these findings to computer algorithms, the team aims to make AI systems that are much faster and smarter than current computers. This could help computers make inferences from data, and aid in development of visual and navigational technology for robots. We have a huge task ahead of us in this project, but at the end of the day, this research will help us understand what is special about our brains, Cox said. One of the most exciting things about this project is that we are working on one of the great remaining achievements for human knowledge, understanding how the brain works at a fundamental level.